Hello everybody and welcome back to Mano's Minecraft. How have you guys been? So last time we were working up here trying to break this 7x7 hole in the bedrock, and I said it would probably take a while and we wouldn't finish it till next episode. But I just worked and finished it. So we officially have a 7x7 hole through the bedrock centered at 0, 0 that goes all the way down there. That grass is our nether side portal of the storage base. And this portal, I went back and lit it because this is so close. I planned it that way. Well, it kind of happened, but kind of planned. This links to our storage base. Same with that one down there. You cannot not teleport. You cannot use a portal and come out on top of the nether, which is nice or unfortunate, but you can use a portal on top of the nether and go to the overworld. So this is kind of like a one-way portal. But just to show you guys how much I had to do, I had to repair this axe. I don't remember exactly how many stacks of bone meal I had, but this is all the wood I chopped down. So that is a whole lot of wood, and I'm gonna show you guys all the way down here. So we have this straight path going up and down. Not really sure what we're gonna do with it, but something eventually. And because it's right here, we're probably going to remodel this little area of our nether hub thing. But there is that. So the hole is done. Now we just have to think of what we want to do with it. On a separate note, I have found something that I have been meaning to tell you guys for just the longest time, and I just always forget to tell you. I have found this since before the nether farm, or not nether farm, the enderman farm, or not before it, while we were actually working on it. So I was gathering a lot of clay for that ender farm because it's a lot of purple clay, and I was it's raining. I was going around underwater and trying to find as many little bits of clay that I could find so that I could turn it into hardened clay. And I finished all my gathering, but when I was just reaching the end of gathering section, I guess, I noticed something off in the distance. It was really tough to see. But if we come over here, you know what? Let's turn render all the way up. And let's just stand right. Whoa. Can't see me now. There we go. But look at this, guys. If it loads, pretty sure you guys know what it is by now. Any second now. Let's just teleport there. Undershot. Oh, you see that? We found a Mesa Biome. And I've been meaning to tell you this for probably the last 5 episodes, but every time I was going to, I just forgot and didn't. But we have a Mesa Biome, and it is absolutely massive, which is fantastic, because now we have our endless supply of hardened clay trust me, this goes for at least 500 blocks in both directions. So I'm very excited about this. So we're going to make a portal over here at some point to get back and forth. I don't want to destroy the look of this place, so I'm going to be, when I come to gather clay, I'm going to be leaving the top layer untouched, except for like red sand, because red sand is on the top. But yeah, I'm going to try keeping it looking as nice as it can be. But yeah, that's really exciting. We finally found a mesa biome. So, hoorah on that. Next, this is going to be the last LP episode of the year for 2013. I wanted to get more in, but I just couldn't because it's Christmas time. Had to go out, see family, get gifts and all that stuff. So this is going to be, unfortunately, the last episode of the year. Didn't get out as many of these as I hoped for, but this is not going to be the last video of the year. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to do a little Sea of Flame 2 session so that I can get that worked on and have that for you guys for the rest of the year, because I am going on vacation to Florida for the first time in my life, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm going to try and get as many of those videos up for you guys as possible. Let's see, I'm leaving the day after Christmas, and I'm not going to be back until the 2nd or the 3rd. One of the two. But yeah. Anyway, today we are going to begin work on a big project, I guess. And sorry if you guys hear any background noise. That is a vacuum upstairs, so please ignore that. But we're gonna go head on over to the spawn chunks, or not the spawn chunks, just our natural spawn. Dang it. That's fine. Because we have to find out where our natural world spawn is. And I think we've done this just a little bit in the past, but we want to really try and pinpoint it today. The reason for that is that death counter that I keep hold of up here, I'll show you guys, which I actually have to update. I died once earlier in the week. Whoop, that was more than I intended. So 38. I have died 38 times in this world, and I'm actually not sure if this is kept on your stats. Number of deaths 19. Okay, so it's currently inaccurate, and that's just because they fixed the stat system in one of the recent updates. I think it was 1.7, and we started this world before that. So all the deaths that we had accumulated before were not kept. Well, I should turn my tree farm off. They were not kept. So we currently have 38, which is double that 19. And the way I am thinking of this, we can better keep track of our deaths and not risk forgetting when we die and when to record it. You guys see all these trees? I'd tried farming a bunch of saplings and all that, but I finished it and I still have plenty, so that's good. Let's grab 2 of these. So the plan I have is a counter, and every time we die, we will be sent over to way over there where our original spawn location is, and we will trigger a pressure plate which will add 1 to our counter. Now I have fully designed this counter and I have compressed it to the best of my personal abilities. They may not be up to par with some other people's abilities, but you can do whatever you want with them, and I'm going to go into the test world and show you guys how I have made these. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so we're here in this test world, and I'm going to show you what I have done. Now, everything you see here, this, all of this took me about probably a full day's worth of time of playing to make. So this was my little, it's a 7-bit counter. So we've got a little layout, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, so I was just had a reference point. This was my first design and something happened and it stopped working, and what happened was there was a timing off when I was testing it and it just pushed these out. It didn't work. Second attempt, better, not working. This is just a whole different design. You used to make 7-7 displays by having a piston tape going like this, but now it's a lot easier to have a vertical one like this. So, but anyway, I won't bore you with all the failed designs. This is the final design and it works perfectly. So this is how it's going to look. We're going to have it to be 3 digits. If we die more than 999 times in this world, then we have a problem. And it would reset to 0. But regardless of that, this is how it's going to be. So we're going to trigger a pressure plate and it's going to activate a signal and it's going to change by 1 every time we hit it. And we're only ever going to be able to hit it once, assuming we don't like break in and change things, per life. So if we die, we're gonna respawn at our original spawn point, and then to get out of there we have to activate a pressure plate to get like into a door or into another room, and it's going to turn this on. So I'm going to demonstrate. You saw that this was going up by 1. I'm just gonna make this up to 9 really quick. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we are sitting at 598. I know it's kind of tough to see because redstone lamps in the on and off state are pretty similar. They're noticeably different, but that could be a little darker in my opinion. But anyway, so we have 598, 599, and then we have a carryover, and because this is 0, this is going to turn 0, that's going to turn to a 6. 0, 0, 6. So we're going to build this, and because we're doing 3 individual counters, we need 3 times of the resources, and this is a lot of resources. The way it works is with comparators being able to read a signal out of cauldrons. So we're going to need 7 times however many cauldrons per counter there are, or 3 times all of this times 5 iron. So I don't know, we have 10 digits, 0 through 9. We'll just say half of them, half of all those are going to be turned on. So we'll say that's 35 cauldrons. 35 times 3 is 105 times 5 is 525 pieces of iron, which is a lot. I think I have it, but this is what we're going to be building. Definitely not today. I don't know if I even have the iron for it today, but I'm going to show you guys where we're going to do it. Alright, so we're back in the single player world, and I'm going to take you guys where it is from this. Most of you guys probably already know where our original spawn point is, but Let's take this boat launcher, since we haven't used it since we made it. The original plan was, when the 1.7 update came out with all of the new biome updates, we would take this launcher out in this general direction to get to the stronghold, but our stronghold is in that direction. It's kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to pop on out over here, and it is really near this spot. So we've got, this is our original spawn area, our little cove right here. This is where Cloudy was first found, and that's where we built his little grave site. Let's get off the boat, or break it. That works. One of our previous tests was kind of unintentional. We just were like, oh, alright, let's keep track. It was right in the middle of these 4 blocks. So let's just kind of break out a bunch of space around here. Here we go. This is our original spawning. What we think. If I remember correctly, we spawned around here last time, like our very first episode. So this could be kind of a problem, but I still have a way to fix it if it doesn't work out the way I am hoping it does. We're going to build the counters right here into this tiny little hill. It's probably going to span from here to about here. We'll be able to see them all, and we're going to have a portal here that we can take back, or probably either we'll probably have a portal and a path to get over there to take our boat back. So there's that. Now what I'm going to do is, because it's getting nighttime, I'm going to go back to the base, sleep in the bed. Actually, we might have a bed around here. I'm going to sleep in the bed and die a couple times so that we can pinpoint our approximate location. I'm going to find it, so I'll be right back when I find it. Alright guys, back. There was a bed in here, and it's you can't tell from here, but you can see, no, those are bubbles, not stars. Wait, no, they're stars. Yeah. It is nighttime, so we're going to sleep, and now we're going to break this bed and replace it so our spawn will not be set. We should probably build a chest. Let's get this. Now we're going to place our stuff in this and die a couple times. I am counting this towards our death count. So we're going to keep track of how many times we die to test this out. The bed was broken and replaced, so we're going to spawn around there. And just so we don't mess anything up, let's make a staircase right over here. So if we think we have 20 points of damage, and the formula is fall damage equals the blocks minus 3, we want to take 20 points of fall damage, so we have to fall 23 blocks. So that's going to take 46 of our 64. We'll just use them all up. Here we go. This should be good enough to die. Oh, I have my feather falling on. This is not good enough to die. I'm gonna just die with my shoes on, or in my inventory. these off, and let's die. Let's mark where we die. Respawn. I broke this bed. Okay, so let's remember that's 1. I'm gonna keep a tally. I'm pulling in my experience. Let's put you away. No. Alright, good. You know, let's make another chest. We can bring our wood in. And keep up here on the surface so that we can easily access it and mark our location of death. Okay, so we didn't spawn where we should have, but it's fine. So yeah, our plan with this is we're going to find our general location where we respawn in this world, and with that we're going to build like a hut or something. That's 2 deaths. We're going to build a hut. Okay, we have to keep this busted. So we're going to build a hut that we're going to spawn in, and we're probably going to have an iron door that's going to be powered by a pressure plate. Whenever we stand on that pressure plate, it'll add 1 to our counter, open the door for us so we can exit the building or enter a tunnel or portal or something. This time we spawned right here. Let's just do this for now. Right there. Get a piece of wood. So this is kind of a science episode. Do this. Okay. Now let's die again. See if we die in the same spot. So from what I know, you spawn, your natural spawn in a world is not set in a single location. It is set in a range of places. Oh, that was cool. We spawned here. So it's going to probably be staggered around this area, which is fine. Doesn't hurt or help us. Stick that down there for now, or forever, one of the two. You should be here. So there is no single spawning location in this place. It is going to kind of warp you around in different spots, and what we're trying to find out right now is just a general area that we can use. And we don't want to have like a pressure plate iron door to enter a building, because mobs can step on that and they'll break our counter. It won't be correct. So let's do this a couple times. I'm actually going to finish this off camera. That's 3 deaths. Mark that down. Right here. So I'm going to do this probably 10-20 more times, just so that we have a very good idea of where we're going to spawn. And then I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've done 20 deaths / tests, and I know there's dirt in the way, which can kind of make it hard to see, but we've got a bunch of jungle logs, planks scattered everywhere, and that is our general area of spawn. And I think that that kind of covers too much. I think it is a 2x2 chunk area, so 32 by 32 blocks, and that is too big to build a hut. That would just look bad, and it'd probably inhibit our view of the counter that's going to be here. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to build probably a tiny little 5x5, maybe even a 3x3 shack that we get in, and we fall through a hole probably into either water or vines. On the way down we trigger a tripwire or something, not really sure yet, and that is what causes our counter to increase. I would like for our counter to change and us to be able to see it that depth. So I don't know if that's going to be ideal for us, but I don't really know yet. We know where our spawn is and we know what we're going to do. We just have to plan out how it's going to happen, really. So if anyone has any ideas, let us know. Comment down below, say, hey, try this, this will work. You'll be able to see it when you die, and you'll be able to get out fast, and it won't be an eyesore. So if you have an idea like that, let us know. And yes, so I enjoyed that boat ride that we came out over here, so we should take a return boat ride. And I need to make a boat, and I need to get wood. We'll head back to our storage base, see what's going on over there, and then that will be it. So let's get a little closer over here. That's good enough. Do this. And there we go, a boat. And let's get out of here. What is this? I don't think I've seen this before. Is this a hole in our water? Where is it? There it is. I think it is. Wow, I didn't know we had this. Yeah, when oceans spawn, they kind of spawn in with quote-unquote underground lakes, underwater lakes, and this is the result. You get a little pocket of air under there. So let's grab our boat and let's get back. And I know we didn't really accomplish much. Today was kind of a figure out what we're gonna do episode, and I apologize for that being our final episode of the year. But I have reached our wrapping up point, I believe, for this episode. Next time when we come back, we're gonna do a lot more work. Gonna get things done. I'm gonna have many more things planned for us to do. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any ideas on how we could make our area thing work, please, dang it, let us know in the comments. Thank you again. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode.